Hello everyone, I'm Emily Lonsdale. I am still a youth worker, I'm still a Lib Dem activist, and it's great to talk to you again. Today we haven't really been very successful when it comes to the different activities I had planned, due to the fact that basically I just needed to give myself some self-care time. I realised after ending up shouting at the children constantly, for the whole time we were in the garden today. We went out to the garden. I decided that it was, I needed to get rid of the garden table to give us some more space to play. And the children wanted to help, and then they just sort of bickered and bickered and bickered, and it just drew my, I just lost it with them, not shouting and nothing more than shouting, but just feeling really anxious and stressed and fed up and tired. And I have had a migraine coming on as well, which does not help. And I realised, no, I'm putting too much pressure on myself to do stuff today. Today can be a day off. We're in a whole new environment. We need to give ourselves some grace, and just sometimes we need a day off where the children can do what they want, whether it's watching the telly, playing in the garden, doing their own activities, and we do what we need to do to stay sane. And that is so important. It's so important to all of us to do that regularly, and to just keep sane, to keep ourselves from becoming overwhelmed. And when we are overwhelmed, we need to take ourselves out of the situation where we're just blowing up all the time, as I did today, and spend some time doing the things that we like to do. So whether that's crafts, like me, I mean, we're in my craft room, there's my lace making stuff. You're actually on my sewing table. You're highly privileged. We have our computer in here, and it's mainly adult stuff in this room. So this is a room that's dedicated to sort of me and Ollie's sort of free time when we aren't, and it's a place where we do all sorts of different things that help us relax. So this is a good place for me to sort of hide. But I went up to my bedroom as well, and had a rest and did some deep breathing and some meditation. And then and that was fine, and that really helped with the pain that I was experiencing at the time. And then Oliver was home, and he sorted the children out and supervised the kids, so that pressure was completely off me. And I phoned my nan, made sure she was all right, spoke to her for a good while, about an hour, because she's really lonely and needed some granddaughter time. And I'm very happy to do that for my nan. I'm very happy to do that for anybody who's a bit lonely, to be honest, and quite happy to chat her. So I sort of printed off some paper cuts to do, some bramble craft paper cuts to do, and I'm just going to look after myself, because it's so important that we don't wear ourselves out. This is a long haul, and we need to be ready to do it any way we can. We're not teachers, unless you are a teacher, of course, and then you're a teacher. But teaching your own children is a lot harder than teaching other people's. And suddenly our routine's all out, and we can't expect to change overnight to being these amazing teachers and homeschoolers. It's a whole learning curve, and your routine is out, not just your children's. And you need to give yourself a grace and rest when you can, as much as you can. And that's my message for the blog today. Please, mums, dads, carers, rest, because when you've been cooped up in the house, I don't know why the light is making the camera go funny, but when you've been cooped up in the house with your family for days on end, you need to find your own headspace and a way of getting the space that you need, the rest that you need, because it is overwhelming. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. If you've made it this far, I wish you all well, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.